I'm opening up some of the most sought after Pokemon Elite Trainer boxes of all time in search of one thing: some spicy, pristine Gem Mint 10 Pokemon Center promos. Hi Rafiki, she's excited about the promos as well. So, here's the thing. Every single box comes with these promo cards, but are they in perfect condition? Not always, and probably not likely. But I'm up for a challenge. The Pokegods give their biggest challenges to their most financially irresponsible soldiers. Now, I'm gonna cut right to the chase. We're searching for the most expensive one of these Pokemon Center stamp promos. It's the Charmander from Obsidian Flames. Hello? It's like $1,500 for a Gem Mint 10. However, if you get a 9, it's worth less than the sealed box. So this is a dangerous game we're playing here, but somebody's got to do it. It's for science. So this is where being financially irresponsible kicks in. This is a sealed case of Obsidian Flames Pokemon Center exclusive Elite Trader boxes. Here's the thing. I legit was looking through my binder for my Obsidian Flames promo, and I realized it wasn't in there, and I realized that I just never opened my ETBs. So, what we're going to do is we're going to open up some ETBs, and then we're going to take the cards that we get in there, and we're going to send them in to get graded, and then in the same video, we're going to get those cards back and see how we did, see if we landed some Gem Mint 10s. Hold on, we got to see if it passes the sniff test. What do you think? Huh? I think there's some Gem Mint 10s in there. No turning back now. Oh my gosh, this is so scary. Ah! This is just a white rectangle. Oh, so here they are, our Scarlet and Violet Obsidian Flames Pokemon Center exclusive ETBs. I'm gonna go with this one. Mint condition, hot off the press. Okay, the other 3 I'm saving for a rainy day. So they obviously don't send the Pokemon Center ETBs like that anymore. You can't even get 4 of them at once. I think now, honestly, I think now they're just doing 1 per person. Back in the day, these were probably up on the Pokemon Center for days, if not weeks. Anyway, I digress. We're gonna go ahead and start off with the Prismatic Evolutions Pokemon Center ETB, and then we're gonna open the Obsidian Flames one. This, oh, what a spicy meatball. It's weird that this is nostalgic. This is only 2 years old. To open up both of these in the same video is actually kind of crazy. So if you are excited about this video and you want to see more stuff like this, don't forget to drop a like. It lets me know that you want to see more videos like this where I do obnoxious things like open 2 very rare Pokemon Center Elite Trainer boxes in the same video. They said it couldn't be done. Plastic wrap is coming off. Careful, SpongeBob. Oh, that's nice. Whew, clean. All right. Oh, it's looking pretty good. That's looking pretty good right off the rip. We'll crack it open and see. I'm scared that I think there might be some edge wear on the top. Okay, here we go. Here is our 11, I was gonna say 9 and then I was gonna say 12. Here's our 11 booster packs of Prismatic Evolutions. Check that out. Oh, man, I've had such a hard time finding this set that honestly, that might be even better than the Pokemon Center stamp promo. You know? So in addition to that, as you know, we get a bunch of fun goodies. We were not supposed to get 2 of those, but we did get 2 of those. You had the cool kind of like almost shimmery Eevee colored dice, and then a translucent, transparent, glittery dice as well. And our Prismatic Evolution sleeves right there. 65 of them, if I'm not mistaken. Eevee promo. So the way that they do it is they put both of the promo cards inside of this little brick with the dividers that go in like the little storage box. Well, I'm actually a little skeptical about this Eevee. Here's a code card if you'd like to use it. And then these dividers we can put in our little storage box. Here's my only concern. And this is just because we're grading these that I'm being very critical on the look of the card. At the top right here, dude, like, enhance. Like, right where my middle finger is, there's like a tiny speck of whitening. Like, it's like got a little bit of a glisten to it. Right there at the top, you can kind of see it. That's my one concern with this. I think that little glisten, dude, might knock us down to a 9. Yeah, this one's tough. I'm not fully confident in the Pokemon Center Elite Trainer Box promo getting a Gem Mint 10. We will obviously send this in, and I think just for science I have to send in the regular one as well. I think they both have a shot. We'll see how they do. I would hope that these would get 10s, but I think there are like some minor blemishes that may get them a 9. I think overall they're not looking bad. Like there's nothing that's like huge, like glaring, that's gonna deduct those any major points, but yeah, we'll just have to see when we get them back. Also, we are partnering with PSA on today's video. We're gonna be sending in our promos to PSA and getting those returns back all in the same video. So if you do want to get more information on how to grade your cards with PSA, I'm gonna put all the information in the description. Plus I'll put a link to our video guide where I walk through step by step how to submit your cards to PSA. Plus in there's some nice little tips and tricks for how to get the best grades possible. And if it's your first time submitting cards, you can get $25 off your very first submission with code Danny25. That's essentially like a free card grade on the house. So thank you so much, PSA, for making today's video possible. Let's go ahead and get back into it. Ha ha. Dude. Buckle up, y'all, because we got 11 packs of Pristmatic, which means 11 opportunities to get us a God Pack or some other spicy evolution. If we get the God Pack, sending that in too. Stay tuned to find out. I'm hoping for a special illustration rare. That's all I can really hope for. But yeah, a big chase for me is the Sylveon EX special illustration rare. Obviously that Umbreon would be awesome. Ooh, Mela full art. All right, cool. We got a full art right there, right on the first pack. Cool. I actually don't have this one yet, so good for the collection there. My set, have to say there's so many special illustration rares and so many big hitters in this set that, bro, my set's looking a little weak right now. Like there's so many empty spots in the binder. It's this is a tough one. This is a tough one. On to the next one. We got a Professor Turo's Scenario, Ogre's Mask, Slowpoke, and an Umbreon. Alright, maybe that's foreshadowing right there. Friends in Paldea. We got a Janine Secret Art bug catching set. Oh, buddy popping right there. Hey, we got a Festival Grounds and an Okie Doggy. In our quest to complete a potential master set, yeah, I think any Pokeballs help. I was talking about this on stream, but I think I'll likely try to do a master set with the Pokeballs and Master Balls like together. I think trying to do one where you get every single Pokeball as well as every single Master Ball, that's insane. That's like actually insane. So I think my current quest is to try to do it with the Pokeball and Master Ball reverses kind of like working together instead of being separate. I'm wondering what the actual percentage chance is of getting a God Pack, if it's like one, if it's like 1 in 1,000 packs, if it's 1 in 2,000 packs, if it's 1 in 10,000 packs. Curious, because I actually don't know. But I've seen quite a few clips of people getting them online, so I would like to join the masses. I'm putting in my application now. Teal Mask, Ogrepod EX as well. Alright, here we go. We got Goldeen and Pheasant Dip. Area 0 under depths. Professor's Research. Dreepy and a Groudon. We got a Bronzor, Pokeball, Professor Turo's Scenario, and a Lugia EX. Oh my goodness. That one was a 2-for-1 special. Miltank. I love that Miltank art. That's awesome. Festival Grounds. Looks like we got an Ace Spec in here. Okay, Seeking. I'm seeking some good pulls. We got a Treasure Tracker, Ace Spec, Hoot Hoot, and a Noctowl. Yo, perfect. Second to last pack. We save the best for last. Here we go. We got Pupitar, Suicune, Buddy, Popping, Kieran. We got an Aromatiz, Larvitar, and an Iron Boulder holographic. This is the God Pack. I can feel it. I can feel it in my bones. I feel like I need to boop it on Growly's Snoop for good luck. I'm gonna do the good old whoop boop. Boop. We got Screamtail. Another one. Hello? Another Pokeball? My goodness. Shaman. Umbreon reverse. And a Glaceon. Yeah, we got one Ace Spec, 2 EXs, 4 Pokeballs, and then we got 1 full art right there. And if we're counting, for anyone who cares, 3 reverse energy. Pretty cool. First ETB down. 2 promo cards secured. Once again, Pokemon Center exclusive one and the regular one for Science. That's our control group. This is it. The sealed collectors are trembling in their boots. It's the Obsidian Flames Pokemon Center ETB. Its full government name is a Pokemon Scarlet and Violet Obsidian Flames Pokemon Center Elite Trainer Box. That's crazy, but we say Obsidian Flames PC ETB. This one, you'll get a similar set of the fun stuff. You got 11 packs in there. You get the Pokemon Center. This is the big boy. Pokemon Center Charmander promo, which is, oh, that's so cute. That's the cutest. All right, here we go. No turning back now. This is so exciting. Look at him. Oh, that's awesome. Inside of here. Look at that. Ah, oh, with the flames. Hello. I'd first like to give thanks to the ETB gods for allowing me to get this for retail price. I've been an avid collector of the Elite Trainer Box promos. And, Poke Gods, if you are listening, I would please like a mint condition, Gem Mint 10 worthy Charmander promo. Thank you. Okay, here we go. Oh boy. Oh, alright. I see our Charmander in there. He's trapped. I'm coming to get you, buddy. Again, our binoculars. Here we go. For a quick tour of the items. Damage counter dice, coin flip die, 2 condition markers, not 4 this time. Little dividees, per usual. Those are awesome. Ah, man, this is a pretty good ETB. Like, the design of it is really nice. Oh, okay. Be cool. Energy stack. Our nice little brick right there. Here we go. Once again, careful, SpongeBob. So, these ones they did just kind of like set in there, once again. It's looking pretty good from the package. Now we just have to hope for no print lines. I'm literally drooling a little bit. Hope for no print lines, and hope for no, like, corner damage and stuff. Okay. We got 2 of them once again. Okay, there's your code card. These are the sleeves. Sleeves look pretty awesome as well. I really dig that. I dig that. So key difference here is that they don't package them inside of the dividers. These are just by themselves, which I think is actually, for me, I like that better, because if you wanted to keep it in its like little pack, you could. If you wanted to just keep the little guy in the little pack. With the new way that they do it, you have to basically unwrap it first to get both the promos out, which I think they both have their pros and cons. This one looking solid. I think maybe like a little bit of corner wear, and then the centering is a smidge off. And just so you know, PSA does allow, quote, a smidge. They have a certain percentage that you are allowed to be off. It's not a smidge, but you can be like very, very trivially off center, and it will still, it's possible to still get a 10. But it's actually like proper off center. They're not gonna ignore it. Okay, there is our regular one, and then here is that Pokemon Center ETB promo. Honestly, oh, I'm concerned. I have actually a major concern with this. Card centering, I would say, is good. There is a pretty distinct, man, it's pretty obvious to me. There's a little bubble right there on the windowsill near Charmander's foot. That is not supposed to be there. Oh my god, bro. Oh, so, here's the thing. Because of specifically that tiny little blemish, I'm not confident in this one getting a 10. I obviously will stay optimistic until we get that return back, but oh man, I think there may be a reason why the 10 is so expensive in this card. Stay tuned to find out. Alright, it's 11 packs of Obsidian Flames. So I thought about it for a second, and I've actually decided to not open the booster packs from the Obsidian Flames ETB. With Pristmatic, I had a ton of the cards that I was still searching for my master set, but I actually already completed the master set of Obsidian Flames a couple years ago, and even if I got really lucky and got the Charizard, it may not actually even be worth the current cost of the packs. So I've justified it to myself, and I'm gonna keep those sealed for now. So what I'm gonna do now is basically go through some of my other binders for Scarlet and Violet, where I have kept the ETB promos, whether that's the Pokemon Center one or the regular ETB promos for our cards, and I may or may not go ahead and pull a couple of those to also send in our submission here. Once again, huge thank you to PSA for making today's video possible. I will, like I mentioned, put all of the resources for getting your cards graded in the description. The next time you see us, we're gonna be revealing what grades all of our cards got. The returns are in, and look at this, it's a double decker. This is a special occasion. So I actually sent in a few other cards along with our Pokemon Center cards. They sent it back. I didn't realize this is how they packed these bad boys. That was gonna be one box like this long, but it's 2 smaller boxes double stacked. So in addition to our Pokemon Center Elite Trainer Box promos, I also submitted some other cards for a few other grading related videos. So not all of these cards are for this video. If I make an incision here, careful, snip this umbilical cord. If my calculations are correct, we should be able to open both of them at the same time. I don't know, I think they're stuck. Uh-oh. Help! They're flatlining! Here we go. The big reveal. Ta-da! They did... Oh, okay. Hold on. Without peeking, let me peek. I'm scared. Okay, so these are our Pokemon Center ones. A chunk of the submission, like I was saying, is for other graded card videos. So we have a bunch of shorts coming out where I sent in a wide array of cards from all sorts of places, like literally all over the world. I'm not even joking. So stay tuned for some shorts and some Instagram Reels and some TikToks on those. I'm gonna go ahead and figure out where the cutoff is for the Elite Trainer Box cards for this video. And then, once again, stay tuned because the rest of this submission has some really interesting stuff. I'll give you a little teaser. Hold on. With my double-decker bus. The little teaser includes cards such as Sun and Moon, Cosmic Eclipse, 25th Anniversary cards from Thailand. I actually low-key had multiple cards from Thailand in here. There's Bear Walker skateboard cards, maybe a little bit of illustration contest cards. I'm not gonna spoil them all, but stay tuned to see the grades in some of our future videos on those. So these two are our Pokemon Center stamped Elite Trainer Box promos. This stack right here is other ETB promos that I just kind of like sent in just for fun. So this is the Crown Zenith ETB Lucario V-Star. In a Gem Mint 10! Alright! Cool! So first one here, we got a Gem Mint 10 on the Lucario. This one, that Crown Zenith ETB, I don't think they did the stamped promos until we got into Scarlet and Violet. So this one was probably the last one that doesn't also have an alternate version with the Pokemon Center stamp. Okay, so this next one here, this is the Fluttermane Temporal Forces Pokemon Center Elite Trainer Box promo right there. This set, I believe they had 2 different ones for this set, so this was one of the 2 ETB promos. But it is the Pokemon Center stamped one, so that's pretty sick. In a Mint 8. Alright, near Mint to Mint 8. That's okay. Could be better, could be worse. But this one was inside of the plastic. I actually took it out of the plastic to get it graded, so I feel like that is, that happens sometimes. I think you can see, some of the edge wear on the back. But, oh, I think I sent in 2 Snorlaxes. So our first Snorlax here, this is just regular 151 Snorlax with a Gem Mint 10. Alright! That's awesome. So we have the Gem Mint 10 on the first Snorlax. The second one in a Mint 9. Alright, no complaints there. I remember when I sent these in, I think I had noticed maybe a small blemish on one of them, so I'm assuming that they caught whatever it was. I don't even remember what it was. I don't even remember what it was at this point. These were like the little appetizers here that I just sent in for fun. We sent in the Charmander and the Eevee card that came in the Pokemon Center ETB as the regular art, not the one with the stamp on it. So here is our regular Charmander Obsidian Flames ETB promo. In a Mint 9. Alright, Mint 9 on the Charmander right there. Honestly, not bad, but once again, we're looking for that 10 on the Pokemon Center stamped one. That would be huge. This is our Eevee Prismatic Evolutions ETB promo, the regular ETB promo. In a Gem Mint 10. Alright, dude, that's awesome. Sick. Gem Mint 10 right there on our Eevee. You'll love to see that. You'll love to see that. This is it. This is the big moment. So we've got our Eevee here. This is the Pokemon Center stamp one. The last one over here is the Charmander. These two, this is the reason why we filmed this video. We're gonna see, based on these cards, if it was worth it for us to crack open those very hard to acquire Pokemon Center Elite Trainer boxes, or if I should have kept them sealed. We'll see. I think in both of these cases, you kind of do need a spicy Gem Mint 10 to truly make it worth it. And once again, you really don't know until you crack open that Elite Trainer box. But here we go. Our Pokemon Center Prismatic Evolutions Elite Trainer Box promo. In a Gem Mint 10. Oh my goodness. Dude, that's awesome. All right. That's the best case scenario for that one. So Prismatic Evolutions, Pokemon Center stamped Eevee, and a Gem Mint 10. Dude, okay. So, deep breaths. This is the big one. This right here. This is the one for all the marbles. Once again, we cracked open our sealed case of Obsidian Flames Pokemon Center ETBs to send this bad boy in. We had our concerns, we have our reservations, but I'm hoping for the best. Let's see what we got. Oh, Mint 9! Oh, man! See, here's the thing. That's still really good. I know that when we were looking at this card, I was honestly concerned it was going to get lower than a 9. I think that was an okay grade. I have to be content with that, obviously. Before you crack open the box, you're hoping that that card is absolutely perfect. But once you actually open the box, you know, it is what it is. That's how it was packaged. That's literally pack fresh right there. So Mint 9, I can't complain about that. Do you think it was worth it? Should I have kept those Elite Trainer boxes sealed, or should I have opened them up and sent all the cards in to get graded? You guys are gonna have to be the judge, so let me know in the comments what you think. Once again, huge thank you to PSA for making today's video possible. If y'all want to submit some cards yourself, don't forget you can use coupon code Danny25 to get $25 off your very first submission. That's basically a free card grade on the house. So thank you, PSA. Thank y'all for watching, and we'll see ya in the next one. Bye!